These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with RV already. From what I have seen from the news, Iraq will continue to lie about the RV, but I think it will happen sooner rather than later. I believe the RV and budget are actually ready to go. Samson article quote, the central bank, our reserves have reached 90 billion. There is no change in the exchange rate in the 23 budget. Another article quote from Samson, economist, reducing the dollar exchange rate is not possible in the current time is suitable for monetary change. Quote, decreasing the exchange rate is not possible. And this matter becomes a strategic option for monetary policy if the monetary reserve continues to rise. The current and next 2 years are the most appropriate time to bring about this monetary change. Frank 26, Firefly, the Parliament is putting pressure daily, coming on TV asking the CBI to make rate change to curb inflation and help the citizens. Frank said, isn't that amazing? We know the GOI and the CBI are working in cahoots together to bring forth the new exchange rate. But the GOI will not release the new government until we know the new exchange rate is ready to be released from the governor or the CBI, of the CBI. Once that all happens, all hell will break loose. Mark Z via PDK, we knew this would be a tumultuous week. Sit back and do not panic. I believe this is the line in the concrete, not sand. Quiet overnight as expected, nothing on the RV front. All right, Pimpy says the Central Bank of Iraq has already warned people to stop paying attention to individuals who are talking about the change in the Iraqi exchange rate, stating they have no intentions to change it for 5 years. That's what they say. Quick reminder, when the Kuwait dinar was finally reinstated, they had told the world they were not going to reinstate the rate for quite a while. Then they did it 2 days later. I'm not saying Iraq is going to change the rate of the IQD. I'm just saying you've got to understand why they won't just come out and tell you they're going to do it. You've got a lot of speculators jumping all over the Iraqi dinar. It'd be a bad situation. Sandy Ingram says the Central Bank of Iraq did say foreign reserves are expected to increase to 90 billion US dollars by the end of this year, and this is due to the high level of income from the oil industry. Walking Stick via Frank 26, this is the beginning of a slew of article I told you would come out as monetary reform was being shown. The education part is now moving much faster. Many things I told you are now in print. The education to the Iraqi citizens, it has now started at a much deeper level. Jeff article quote, Al-Maliki presents a proposal to reduce the price of the dollar. Every time you hear the politicians talk, they're telling you they want the dollar exchange rate reduced a little bit closer to around 1200, which is where they devalued the currency, 1190. All these articles are untruthful BS. Frank 26, Firefly, the Kurds just got their last 2 positions agreed upon. All 22 cabinets are filled for Sudani. We have a full government. We just now have it announced. Frank says he has no concerns whatsoever about the 2 missing political positions with the Kurds, and now that they are official, it seems the government is ready to be announced. Bruce via Wiser Now, we heard something today from one of our sources. It says they expected the emails to the bondholders to actually go out Wednesday night into Thursday. These are the emails that give them access to their funds, which put us getting notified maybe Thursday morning, but one very strong source said afternoon Thursday. And of course, Wells Fargo Redemption Center was talking about this week being anything from the 6th all the way to the 12th. I feel things are coming together for us finally, so I'm excited about it. Pimpy says the people who are responsible for changing the exchange rate is the Central Bank of Iraq, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. They are the ones responsible for the direction of the exchange rate for the Iraqi dinar. And lastly, Militiaman article quote, economists reducing the dollar exchange rate is not possible. Is not impossible, and the current time is suitable for monetary change, unquote. Militiaman says, I like this one. It fits with the finance and ministry and central bank's motivation and what they have done already. This man is suggesting the current time frame is not out of the question. They appear to have calculations done with the potentiality of being radical change to improve the purchase power for the currency. Sorry for the knocking on the window noise. My dog sees a squirrel right now. So there you go.